what Herod said to his servants. Matthew chapter 14 tells the story of the death of John the Baptist, and that's a story that we have in some of the other Gospels as well. But Matthew tells it with a detail that isn't found in those other Gospels. In Matthew 14, verses 1 and 2, Herod Antipas, the ruler of Galilee, turns to his servants and says, "What's this? Who's baptizing in the Jordan River? I had John killed." And then he goes on and he tells that story. We don't often focus on the words "to his servants," but that's what I'd like to focus on here because it raises a very natural question. Matthew is a former tax collector. Now he's a traveling preacher. How should Matthew know what Herod Antipas is saying to his servants in the privacy of his own palace? Now, it would be a fair answer to say, we don't know. There are lots of questions we can ask about history where we don't have the information to answer them, and that doesn't mean the events didn't happen. But it would be more satisfying if we had some information that helped us to see how Matthew might have known this. Well, as it happens, when we turn to Luke chapter 8, we have a list of women who supported the ministry of Jesus and his disciples. And in that list, in verse 3, we find the name Joanna. And then there's a brief parenthetical description. Joanna is the wife of Chuza, Herod's household manager. And at that point, it's no longer a mystery how Matthew could have known what Herod was saying to his servants. Jesus' followers had family in the highest ranks of Herod's servants. That's an undesigned coincidence.